YouTube! What the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back in the Durthu campaign where we just finished kicking the crap out of some chaos wannabe forces up here in the wastelands. Let's get this smoke and mirrors so that we can push out the rest of her spells. Really wanting to get the pit of shadows or whatever it is on that one. Pit of shades. Sorry, pit of shades.
How can I assist you?
Alright, so the dwarfs have gone to war with me, and I have an army moving their direction. I have another army being trained. Money is plentiful, but the dwarfs are a pretty large faction, and we're going to need to put a pretty serious hurt on them pretty quickly. So I had to get some water real quick, and yes, I was crunching ice while recording. I know, very professional, right? I just got done casting a fantastic Deserts of Karak replay. It's going to be a match between Megarith and Sparrow. It is fantastic. If I have it up and you haven't watched it yet, I suggest you go to my channel and watch that Megarith versus Sparrow in the Artifact Cup 18. Fantastic match. I was on the edge of my seat for it. It was great. So got some recruiting done. Thinking about whether or not I want to keep an army up on this side of my territory, and I kind of feel like I do, because I've got two armies over here, and I know it's going to be sitting still a little. I know you like getting into the action there, Keyboard the Cookie Elf, but I'm gonna keep him on this side. Sextus the Man Elf. Well, we better upgrade him here. Reload time reduction. He's gonna be a pretty sweet Waystalker here soon. Appius is turning into a pretty mighty branch wraith here. He's got some pretty nice equipment on him. Look at that, 406 weapon damage for a mage, and we got him up to 66 armor. And he's got a ward save and some other stuff on him, so he's got a pretty impressive level of capability. We can probably start upgrading the Oak of Ages. And I'm trying to remember, someone told me there's like a certain upgrade on the Oak of Ages. I can't remember if it's the last one where you just get attacked by crap loads of beastmen. So we'll be aware of when we're upgrading that to have an army around just in case we get hit by a ton of beastmen. Impenetrable bark. Yeah, let's keep that up. It's this ancient tree man, and then we're gonna want to go for a violent delight. Or hang on, what just happened? Okay, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. So we'll get extra weapon damage. The tree man has a bonus versus large? Since when? It's only 5 though. Nah. Like that's gonna make a big difference. It'd have to be like 40 or 50 to be like a huge difference. I think if they're fighting other large lords or something like that. Let's end this turn and see what happens. Man, I'm loving this campaign. It's a good one. I think this one's right up there with how much I enjoyed like the Beastmen campaign against Boris Todbringer. Alright, Karak Ziplin's probably going to go to war with me. No, they want a non-aggression pact, but they want me to pay out my nose for it. Think again. Why don't you just declare war on me if you don't like me there, bud? Alright, so we got some Beastmen that are attacking Karak Azkaraz, so I'm moving an army in that direction. We'll get some revenge for this. They may raise it. Yep, they did. Scaling's gonna beg me for peace. Like I said, if you want peace, just go ahead and step outside, kill yourself, and get all your loot piled up for my convenience, and we'll be in good shape. At that point, I am perfectly happy to accept any peace conditions. And I'm gonna push all the way up here so we can get ready to retake Karak Azkaraz with Keyboard to Cookie Elf. Alright, so we're going to need tree men in this army, which I cannot recruit here, but we do have our dragons. We've got our wild riders, so I'm just going to finish up this last spear recruit, and then we'll move on. It is time to start putting the hurt on the dwarves. Karak Bufdar, which has not nearly enough defense. I'm going to raise it and then settle it, and we'll start taking over these dwarf territories and just make ourselves that much. Wow, that was some crappy loot. But we're going to get a lot off of raising it. Potion of Toughness. Sweet! That means we can get some extra healing on a character. Wonder if a Potion of Toughness would be good for Appius. Potion of Healing, Potion of Toughness. Sure enough, we can put it on Appius. How cool is that? So Appius now has a healing potion. You're going to end up being a decent melee character there, Appius.
I'm on this enchant.
Alright, let's go ahead and colonize this. Start replenishing our troops here. It shouldn't take too long. So we're going to finish that when we've moved up closer there. Let's see what we can do up here in the reforestation of the north. We've been attacked again. I don't know if these are the same two armies, but these guys are looking to shut me down while I'm weak, and it's just not going to happen. They're trying to pin me in. They are keeping me from replenishing, which is pretty annoying. Still got all 3 dragons. My treekin are alive. I wouldn't say they're well. Durthu is also in good shape, and Durthu could shut down most of this army by himself. So, let's get in here and fight this. Alright. Durthu. We're going to get a few of our allies in from the settlement too, but there won't be many of them. Once again, they're going to have an army spawn in over here away from the other one, and I'm going to smash it immediately. So, Durthu smash. Durthu smash. I'm going to get this lady ready for a nasty little pendulum strike too. Most of our spearmen have died. Our wild riders are in rough shape too. Now we should be able to get some global recruitment done if we can ever just get a break for a minute.
For Our Lady.
Let's actually just kind of keep a couple of these damaged cavalry back. And let's get our dragons ready to pounce in on this right away too, because the dragons can cause some immense damage very, very quickly. I'm going to take all the treekin, all these guys. We're going to hard group them up for an easy attack. Group up these dragons. Okay, let's get our...
Glade Guard.
Let's actually put these guys to 2.
Disbanding group. Orders. Battle group
Those guys, dragons.
Wild Riders. By Colonel.
Okay, alright, let's do this thing. Okay, Glade Guard to move up. Group 3 is the dragons. Group 4. Come down the chariots, come over here and attack. Group 2, start. Wait a minute. How are they on melee? Didn't mean to do that. Okay, my dragons. Let's go attack that sorcerer. Shut that down. Let's go over here and get my treekin and some other units over here help, because there's chaos trolls, a bunch of stuff down here. Okay, we've already terrorized their leader out of the fight. Shut down those marauder horsemen. Okay, just gotta throw our weight around quickly. My archers are about to be in trouble. Let's turn around and get ready to shoot at these incoming cavalry. Come on, dragons, finish this off already. This even shouldn't even be a fight. Our Glade Guard around here. Wild Riders and a couple of units to stop some of this. Let's fall back. I'm gonna fall back with these archers. I don't have Pit of Shades here, which is unfortunate. Okay, we got chariots inbound. We're gonna shut them down with the dragons. Pull my archers back away from there. Come on, dragons. Come on, dragons. Shut that down. Just in the nick of time. AI is going all in, trying to get me here. Alright, shut a lot of that down. Let's take you guys out of the group so I can just pile in here and start wrecking. Alright, dragons shut down the chariots, but we got more units coming in. Get these Chaos Marauders off me. AI is bound and determined to get my archers here. I am bound and determined not to let them get my archers at the moment. Okay. Let's go wreck these guys. Durthu. Put some Flock of Doom over here. Still trying to get at my archers. I was shutting down the Chaos Trolls. Let's go get their Lord here. I got these Treekin here, which should be able to help put the rest of this down. Take that guy out. Take that single chariot out. Get rid of him. Okay, we almost lost a dragon in this fight here too, but we got these guys beat. Alright. So I'd prefer to stop being attacked by all these idiot Varg and scaling up here so I could actually get this army retrained, which would be great. But they are bound and determined to try and push Durthu out. And that should be what they try to do, right? Let's buff up the charge bonus of one of these dragons. And then Strider would probably be best on my... Ah, crap, we had to disband a couple of units of cav. Let's put Strider on one of those cavalry units. Extra leadership. I don't know what to put the extra leadership on. Maybe a Treekin or something. Why not? Get the heck up off me. Freak shows. Yeah, these guys are damaged, and these guys are actually taking attrition. So if I can just get one turn to replenish, one turn, be in good shape. Let's get my other Eternal Guard back. What else am I missing here? Oh, we lost the Wild Riders. Actually, we gave up one Eternal Guard because we wanted the extra Wild Riders. So Wild Rider with shields. There we go. If I get the 2 Wild Riders back, the enemy's in trouble here because they're already struggling to try and overwhelm me. Okay. So we've defended the north. Got our new holdings at Karak Bufdar. Almost done with the recruitment there. Cookie Elf is waiting. And then we got this army that just resettled Filedorf. We probably want to just keep pushing the attack on the dwarfs. So I'm going to push up against Karak Hearn. And we're going to start trying to shut down the dwarf faction. Because right now they're my enemy and I'd like to get them into a forced surrender. Picked up a level here with the Spellsinger Lore of Life. Dwellers Below Regrowth would probably be a cool one to get. That's a good one to put on a Lord because it gives them protection and starts healing them. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, Varg was not able to attack me, and I do not see a message saying that I've been sieged, which means that I did get some replenishment and recruitment done, which means that Varg and Scaling are in big trouble. Now, they may try and go around me with some of their units here. I want to finish capturing this whole province, which means we need to take Doom Keep, which is way up here. That's annoying. How's that even the same area? I'm thinking about maybe trying to swing down to Ice Pack Bay or Bay of Blades, because the more of these ports we get, the more income we get. We're not going to have a decent garrison in any of these, so they may just roll through and retake a bunch of our stuff. Not a whole lot I can do about that. I'm going to finish the replenishment of this army and then move on out with it. Or do I want to go ahead and maybe move back down here to Ice Drake?
Your demise is certain.
Let's wait a turn and see what happens. Alright, Karak Asgraz, we can go underground. Get over here. The Beastmen are moving on to try and maybe take Karak Norn. It's actually going to have some defenses. They won't be great, but it'll be some. And we can actually cut that off by making that move right there. So if you want to hit Karak Norn, feel free to try. Feel free to try. I'll try and get in their way. Let's take this army. Looks like the dwarfs just finished a successful siege down here. Let's just stay at Karak Bufdar. I don't know if I'm really still successfully trading, so let's not worry about that. And then this army is now free to hit Karak Norn. Or Karak Hearn. Yeah, their defenses are not sufficient, so they're gonna die. If there's any other large dwarf armies in the area, we could be in trouble from losing this many elves, but I'm not, oh my goodness, that income. Later on, Karak Hearn, we must have found quite the stash of dwarf ale and gold there. 'Cause that was quite nice. That was quite nice. Picked up some huge income off of that. I mean, do I need diplomatic relations right now? No. Extra winds of magic? Potentially, yes. Let's do that. And I kind of want to settle some of this war with the dwarves before I upgrade the Oak of Ages. I know I want to do that, but since I know that it just means they're going to start flooding beastmen after me, I'm going to watch out.
Do not displease.
Okay. Let's end another turn and see what happens. We'll be able to resettle Karak Azgaraz. Should be able to keep the beastmen from doing anything at Karak Norn, and we might even intercept them if we're lucky. They got underneath me. The Varg. Varg are begging for peace. Not going to happen. Raiding at the Longship Graveyard. Who's raiding? Oh, these guys. You want to keep raiding? Go ahead. Raid all you want. Let's chat about it. Alright, so Durthu's going to push those guys off. Let's resettle here.
Anything is possible. Wise indeed.
And now the beastmen are trying to get out in front of me because now they're going to want to make a run on Grimhold. I don't think they can reach Grimhold on the next turn. And they might want to... Well, if they double back on Karak Norn, it's actually fairly well defended. Like in terms of garrison, if you look here. It's not great, but it's got a garrison and I can do damage to them. So I am going to jump in front of them and see if maybe we can intercept them on the way down to Grimhold. And we'll kind of see how that works. So... Karak Hearn just nicely replenishing for us. Let's switch back over here. Let's do that. Okay, there was a dwarf army down south here. Let's push up in the underway because I like the ability to be able to potentially intercept with the dwarf. Yeah, there's a dwarf army. I don't think it's the same one that just took these out. But there's a couple more port settlements we can take just for extra income. Should put us in good position. The dwarves may try and push back on me here. They can move underground, but they wouldn't be able to attack me, which means I'm gonna have time to replenish most of this. So the question is whether or not I have the right army for dwarf killing, which I may not, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Alright, what do you want, Bretonia? A non-aggression pact, and you want me to pay you for it. Think again. Alright, so the Beastmen did double back to Karak Norn. Can I win this fight? Probably not. So let's just go ahead and let them have it. I don't feel like playing this one right now. I could do some pretty decent damage to them, but they're probably going to win it in the end. And now they're going to be pinned in between two of my forces. So we'll let them have their temporary success. I'm going to move down to here. Keyboard to Cookie off, so he'll get to replenish some. And then we can get in their way. Actually, I'm going to just... Well, let's switch over to the encampment. And that way I can start pulling some units in here from the global recruitment. There we go. Get some tree kin into that army. We head back up north. Yeah, we can now get rid of these dirtbag Varg. Okay. And I think I'm going to head up here to Bay of Blades. And Durthu doesn't take any attrition, or none of my forces take any attrition anymore, I don't think. Let's get evasion, and then next one we can unlock Pit of Shades. So pretty excited for Pit of Shades. It's a lot of fun to use. It's like one of my favorite spells to use in the game. Alright, and we're going to have these dwarfs pinned in back here, so I'm going to move up on them. Take out their settlement, and then I kind of want to go settle these spots. Maybe I'll wait, though. Well, I don't know, because the dwarves can't settle this stuff out here, so they won't have a lot of armies nearby. So if I hit Zerak Zil, we can then come resettle these. Actually, you know what we could do to resettle those? That'd be a heck of a lot easier. We could just recruit another lord and have them settle it for money. I'm just going with the tree men for now. Yeah, so there we go. We can bring them over here and settle that. Alright. Karak Hearn is safe for the moment, and I want to put a push on Karak Ezor. Take these guys out of the Grey... Isn't this the Grey Mountain? Or the Vaults? This is the Grey Mountain up there. So I want to take these guys out of the vaults. Let's maybe bounce down right there. That's a pretty significant... That's a lot of thunderers. Fortunately, I have a lot of cavalry, and we might be able to do something about it, but that is a lot of thunderers. There's no insignificant number. Alright, Cookie Elf. When are you going to get to your dragon there, buddy? Rank 18, so we're close. We're close. Casualty replenishment rate plus 10%. That'd be kind of cool. But it means I have to have quite a few more points down there. Oh, we can get the prey of Anath Rama, so we definitely want that. And then more ammunition for him to use it with. So there we go. So yeah, that's going to make Keebler a big nuisance. And let's see, did we get our movement done up north? Yes. Yes. Okay, I think we're ready. I'm loving this campaign. I really am. It is a lot of fun. Alright, so the dwarves are going to attack me here. It gives them a huge advantage here. Probably just because of the sheer number of their thunders and then their artillery, it's giving that to them. But that means they have, like, no infantry to protecting this stuff. It's Grombrindle and the Slayer trying to protect all of this squishy stuff. So I don't see this ending well for them. Let's fight the battle. Oh, it's underground. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to deploy behind them. So yeah, that will be a bit of a problem. But I could just use my spears to soak up some of their volleys. And yeah, we're going to be able to shut these guys down. Now, this does mean their artillery is going to get more done than I would like it to. Kind of wondering, though, about... I mean, I might just be a little bit sacrificial here. If I just deploy these Wild Riders right in their face and just immediately attack... That's the only problem about getting caught in these Wild Roots map is there's not going to be any outflanking or, you know, good, like, behind, like, deploying behind the enemy.
Ever ready.
Dragons over here.
Warriors of Ariel.
Let's get these guys in the back. Alright, so let's get our guys grouped up properly here. Put her right behind my ancient tree man. Let's just actually put these guys right up here too.
Ready and waiting.
Make this easier. So these guys over here by the tree men. It's hard grouped in, make it easier to move. I'm gonna hard group these guys too so that they'll AI attack. And then the dragons need to be up front. Alright, so the first thing I want to have ready is my Wild Riders. So we're going to deploy right into the dwarfs, and most of these guys are going to die, but they're going to die for the cause, which is disrupting the enemy long enough to buy me time. Okay, I'm right in their face. Alright, we're going to need maximum shutdown up front here, so let's pull this one over this direction too. Let's actually pull away from that side. Come right over here. What did I get hit with here? Some kind of hex. But we got in here and caused quite a bit of damage. Now this side's going to be unguarded, so let's swing over to the other side. If I can get the dragons up here, that's going to be a huge win too. Alright, we're getting terrorized here by something. Let's see if we can pull in behind them here with the Wild Riders, because some of their infantry is not in the way. Let's try and pull through. Okay, the dragons are up. Let's get back in here and try and shut some more of this down. Pull through, pull through, pull through. Okay, the dragons are in. Well, the rest of my units are taking bloody forever. But we're getting some significant damage done up here. My guys are stuck. Get out of there. It's just a cannon or something. They can't really be holding you. Attack, move. Okay, we're getting closer, getting closer. Come on, get up here, get up here, get up here. Okay, we got loose back here. Now we're going to be dangerous. They can't hold me in position. Dragons are holding out. Get up here, get up here, get up here. About to push. Group 2, the Glade Guard's about to be in range, so they're going to start firing. Let's keep our guys moving. Stay away from these dwarf warriors and stuff. Let's keep it moving, keep it move. Got some more targets over here to hit. Okay. Move in some of these guys. Okay. My archers are up. Drop some healing. I thought this one had like a area of effect. Oh, it's Shield of Thorns that has the area of effect. There we go. Help protect my guys a little bit. Alright, so now we've got the dwarves face stomped successfully. Let's get rid of this artillery. Like I said, we're going to lose a lot of Wild Riders. It's just part of the gambit here. But now the rest of their forces are going to get wrecked on pretty hard. Shoot those guys. Guard back here, so those couple of thunders are going to get wrecked real quick. Oh, really? My spell singer got up in here? Wasn't even paying attention. My spell singer's right in the middle of this. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get her out of there. Let's get out and take out some of these guns. Okay, the dragons are back up and available. Let's get over here and try and save my spell singer, who's getting beat up by Grombrindle. Okay, should be able to take out the rest of their guns. Their guns do have shields and magic resistance. Should be more annoying than anything. Keep the healing coming. Another Shield of Thorns up for my guy there. Alright, and we have successfully shut down the dwarfs. So Grombrindle, the white dwarf, is going to be in trouble. Let's try and pin him on the map. Stop firing, start chasing. There's some slayers over here who are needing killed still. I'm trying to get my cavalry to stop Grombrindle from escaping. There's enough like routing units in the field that they're kind of shielding him from doing so. Alright, maybe we can catch him here. He's close to the line. I would need to mob him sufficiently to slow him down. It's just, there we go, we got him slowed down. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. Take these guys off a hard group. There we go. Now I got the dragons in. We might be able to get Grombrindle killed here. Now that we have him surrounded with enough units. Grombrindle's tough, and he was very well upgraded. Look at this Slayer back here. One Slayer fighting to the death. Okay, I'm going to try and, like I said, I'm going to try and get Grombrindle since I have him pinned back here. I'm sending more units to try and pin him down. I don't think he's getting away from this because he keeps getting staggered. Yeah, now he's going to really get bogged down with everybody right up on top of him. So Grombrindle's going to go down in a giant ball of elves here. Big elf mosh pit. So that'll take him off the battlefield for a little while. He'll get wounded for a few turns, and the dwarves will have to re-recruit him. At least that means he'll start somewhere else, and he'll have to try and get an army set up. So long, white dwarf. Nothing but fertilizer now, just like all the other enemies of Durthu. Treasuries. Pick up some more loot. So pretty big loss for the dwarfs there, but they do have this army with Belagar up here that just nothing I can do about that up at File Dwarf. That one's got a lot more anti-armor infantry. And Longbeards are hard to break because they're immune to psychology. But they also do not have shields, which is a weakness for them. Here's another dwarf army here that got in behind me. It's fine. This is just going to be a little bit of back and forth with the dwarfs. They're going to get run over. We've already taken several of their settlements. In fact, that's just them trying to retake what I took from them. The Beastmen nuisance will be dealt with soon. They went underground and they're running away. Okay. It's about time for me to end this episode. Yeah, the Beastmen ran for it. They knew it was good for them.
Proud son of Athelloren.
I'm going to resettle Karak Norn.
Your request is reasonable.
To get up there to do that. Take this. We're going to start settling some of these back here. Just because it takes money and it's not that hard to do, and I can use this one-off lord to do it. And the dwarfs, although they came back and took a couple of settlements from me, they're losing settlements just about as fast. And they're going to run out of armies once I kill a few of them. Fergil, the Orc Bane. Yeah, whatever, Orc Bane. How about you're dead? Welcome to Pain Country. Not to mention, as I raise the dwarf settlements, it just helps me more. When I build the Azrai Lookout, I don't have to like spend hardly any money or time doing it. It's like 2 turns. It's pretty much ready to go. Whereas the dwarfs have to build up a big settlement, and to try and get the growth and everything back, it takes a substantial amount of time. Like, it is not easy. So it hurts them a lot worse than it hurts me. Groot Sextus says is pretty tanky now in melee at 582 weapon strength, 60 attack, 73 defense, 130 armor. So he's no joke in melee. Appius levels up as well. I'm gonna keep working Violent Delights for Appius, and then we'll get the Deadly Onslaught, and we'll probably need to do this Tempered Rigor too. So we can do a lot of good stuff for him, making him quite a lot stronger. So a successful hit on the dwarf army here. It looks like they got to get a bunch of their forces and keep them alive. I'm going to shut that down real quick. This is a bit of a risk. Causes terror. Wouldn't that be good on the tree man? I would think so. Really? It's giving them the advantage here? Or is this some kind of stupid joke? I'm going to save it. Surely not. I'm going to do a quick save just to make sure it doesn't screw me over here. Did you give me a quick save? Hitting Control S, but it's like nothing's happening. Hello. There we go. Yeah, see, that quick save's not updated, so the quick save wasn't working. Alright. I'm gonna have to force the quick save. I was pretty sure it should be Control S, but it wasn't working. I thought there was like a quick save button that pops up sometimes too. Alright, just lost a couple spears and all my cavalry actually. So we lost quite a bit. Really? Their army's still alive? It was defeated, defeated again, and now defeated a 3rd time. And that was after they retreated. How many defeats can one army take? I need to move away from this dwarf army. We'll get away from them on the next turn and retrain. This army's closer to being fully usable. We got our treekin, got our spears, cavalry. Now it's just time to put some archers in this army, and then some kind of spell singer or something would be good. So let's get our archers up. And I know people are probably saying, the dwarves have magic resistance. I know, it's okay. I still like using the starfire shafts, even if they just look cool. So, we'll make it happen. That's all the time I have. We do need to get up here with Durthu. We're going to push Durthu up to the Bay of Blades. And this will be where we kick it off next time with a big battle of Durthu versus 3 scaling stacks, which he should be able to destroy. See you then. HeirofCarthage signing off.